Yeah, so everyone's full again, right? What can we do? This is a chance where everyone's full. We could say, okay, no one's taking damage right now. Maybe I come over here. Maybe I hit a nade, right? Maybe I hit a nade on this Lucio. You see what I'm saying? It's little things like this that are going to add up, right? What's going on, guys? Aaron here, Coach Aaron, whatever you want to call me. Today we are going to be reviewing a Plat 4 Ana, and so I've actually reviewed him before. I'm going to link his first review and the checkup that I did with him in the description, so if you want to check this out. But he told me recently that the reason he climbed was because of the coaching I gave him. So he's actually a good buddy of mine. I'm in this game. I am Nagisa playing Baptiste, of course, because that's like my best hero. We played this game. We ended up winning, but he wanted just to review it as kind of another checkup to say, hey, the first review I did on him was on Rialto, and he wants to see if he's applying the same things I talked about. And the biggest things that we talked about in that video, if you guys don't want to watch it, was positioning. There was a big positioning problem. So we're going to review it right now. He's Plat 4 and Ana. Let's just jump right into it. Oh, let's not. Alright. It's going to fast forward. We don't really need to see him sitting in spawn. Nothing really we can talk about there. Yeah, I think you need to sit in spawn better. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So, let's look at our comp. We have me and Baptiste. We have our Ana. We have Hanzo. We have Genji and Sigma, right? So, what is our goal here? Do we need a lot of healing? Probably not, because our Baptiste should be able to take care of that. Let's see. Sigma should be able to take care of himself for the most part. So yeah, so we want to be looking for offensive opportunities, right? So let's see. So positioning here, right? We're happy with this position. Because we're pretty safe, which is good. Nice. I like the prop shots on the Genji. This is really good. This is good. Okay. A little bit of reload cancel. That's really good. Okay, so the only thing that I feel like we could be doing just a little bit better here is we want to be looking for offensive opportunities, right? So what we talked about last time was him playing safe because he was just kind of feeding. He had really bad positioning, just kind of walking into the enemy team. So we got that down, and that is a really good fundamental. Well, once we have that fundamental down, what we want to be looking for is more offensive opportunities. So this positioning is not bad to get off good heals, but I wonder if we position here, if we can get off better offensive nades, right? And we want to be making sure we're nading at the right time. So, for example, right, if we needed the Sigma, there's a good chance he dies because we're already engaged. If we need the backline, if we need this Genji, if we need this Mercy, good chance they die. So this would be a good time to get in those offensive nades. Like I said, we do end up winning this game, but there's still opportunities that we could be looking for, right? So, but for the most part, this is good. This is not too bad. No one's dying. But look at our health. Everybody's full, right? Hanzo has a little bit of damage, but everyone's full. So now we should be looking for damage, and it looks like we do. That's good. Okay. Right, so the majority of us are full. We heal our Hanzo. A little bit of mechanics, that's okay. So yeah, we want to be looking for opportunities with pressure. So let's just talk about this. Every role, it doesn't matter. Every role, their job is to put pressure out, right? The same thing with supports. Pressure happens with supports in a couple ways. It happens with healing, right? You can heal your team. That will put pressure because they can play more aggressive. You can do damage because obviously if you damage someone, that's pressure. They're going to, right? They're going to be backing up because they're low. They're going to have to disengage. You see what I'm saying? And then there's pressure with our cooldowns, right? What I talked about earlier was if we had positioned a little bit better, right? This was good positioning because we were safe. This is safe and it's a little bit more risky, but you're not overextending and you can get a lot more pressure out with your nades, right? So although we win this game, we want to be looking for opportunities because I think he's at the point where his positioning is good. He is able to heal his team, but how can we do more? Because eventually he's going to hit a wall where that's not going to work. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, so everyone's full again, right? What can we do? This is a chance where everyone's full. We can say, okay, no one's taking damage right now. Maybe I come over here. Maybe I hit a nade, right? Maybe I hit a nade on this Lucio. You see what I'm saying? It's little things like this that are going to add up, right? Nope, not Hanzo. I spot an enemy. Okay, good. See, I like this positioning. We're safe because we have cover. Yeah, good. Right, Sigma's mostly full, probably not going to take damage. Now we go for offensive, right? Offense, offense. Okay. A little bit aggressive here, right? We're a little bit out in the open. I understand we kind of W-keyed into the Sigma, which I get it. He's low. We want to make sure we're hitting our shots. But we got to be careful with this, right? Ideally, we want to just sit here, heal from here, right? You could play this corner. You could play this, but we kind of just W-key. Now, it doesn't end up punishing us, but look, we could easily get punished, right? If this Hanzo is smart, and even my positioning, right? I was kind of autopiloting this game. This is dangerous for me to be here too. So. Okay, we missed our sleep. That's okay. We want to be hitting those, but that's okay. That'll come with practice. Now everybody's full again, right? What could we be doing here? Does Sigma need healing? Not really. I'm here on Baptiste. I could probably keep him up. Now, this is an opportunity to, again, take this little off angle, hit a good nade, right? This is a massive value nade right here. Look at this. You see what I'm saying? And as we're climbing the ranks, we're going to have to be looking for these things, right? Because we got our positioning down, we stopped feeding, and that got us out of gold. Now we're in Plat. Now we got to be looking for more opportunity. You could probably get out of Plat doing the same thing, but we want to play in a way that is, again, consistent throughout all the ranks, right? A little bit out on the open. I'm not too worried about it. Just because no one's taking these angles up here. We kind of know where the enemy is, right? We're probably not gonna get shot, so I'm okay with this positioning. We're farther enough back, but again, what could we be doing? So we heal our Hanzo, and then we noticed everybody's full. What can we do more? How can we get more value? That's okay. We missed our sleep. A little, yeah, and it is, right? You got bladed, it's okay. I don't think there's much that we need to worry about that. Now we just reset, go next fight. Now, we have Nano, so who do we want to be nanoing, right? Nano could be used to save someone if they're low. It could be used to enable aggression. So we could nano Sigma, we can nano Kree's not a bad target, right? Hanzo's probably not the best target because he doesn't really need nano to do extra damage because he can just headshot, right? This is kind of a tricky situation, so let's see what we do with nano. Good damage. Okay. 60 seconds. Okay, that was a good nade. I like this. Because no one really needed healing. We hit Sigma with a nade. Now watch the Sigma. Watch what happens. He backs, right? That creates tons of space. Tons of space for us. So that was good. A little bit, no, this is fine. We get a good nade. Jump. A little bit scary positioning. Yeah, I mean this is fine. I don't mind being here just because we're not really in a team fight, right? Our Hanzo got 2 picks kind of off the bat. We get a good nade. We create lots of space. I think this is okay. Now we want to be thinking about where can we position. Right. We might be able to get away going top. See, I was trying to take some pop shots going top. Now, I remember in this game, he says that he gets lost. And now let's talk about why he gets lost, right? Genji's on us. I'm kind of surrounded, right? Okay, and then let's talk about this nade. Whoops, wrong button. See this? I like the intention though. But the question is, are you going for Hanzo or are you going for the Ramatra, right? But I think this was a well-intentioned nade, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm not going to worry about it because again, I think the intention's there, and that's all that matters. If we miss it, it's okay. Now, if we're missing every nade, then it's a problem, but we're not. So I think this is okay. We do want to find a little bit more cover, right? I would prefer that we hug this wall or come up here and play up here, right? You see what I'm saying? The reason we get lost here is because we're getting surrounded because our Genji, the enemy Genji is coming up here and he's pushing us in the back. Now, I also should not be here. I should also be up here, right? And the benefit of playing up here is that you can see more, yeah? Yeah, you can see more. Here we're having to look, right? So our camera, right? We have to look. We have to turn around. We have to turn in front. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how much we're having to turn our camera just to get value here? Right? Because we're having to, oh, Sigma, and then, oh, me on BAP, right? Oh, Sigma, oh, Genji, oh, and we're doing this a lot. We're turning. Where if we had played here or up here, right? We could see a lot more. And then we don't have to turn as much. We won't feel as lost. Even if we played, you know, back here, but this probably isn't going to work because our team was already past the corner. But yeah, the reason we feel lost here is because we're having to turn so much. So it's like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? There's someone on me. There's someone hurting me. I don't know what to do. And then we die, right?
I still have some fight in me.
Yeah, and if you look over here, right, I rotated top so that I can get a better view, right? If there's any sort of high ground, it's usually a good thing. Then this is good, right? High ground's good because you can see more. And remember, this game is a game of information. The more information you have, the more likely you're going to win because you can make better decisions.
The payload has reached taken care of you.
Oh, I always do this. I'm so sorry, guys. I always do this. I keep it sped up. Okay. So we got Nano. Okay. So we Nano our McCree. Or our Cassidy. That's not bad. I don't mind this. Who are we sleeping there? Is it the Genji? Yeah, so we try to sleep the Genji. That's okay. Yeah, so I don't love this again because we're kind of out in the open. Now, it's not likely we're going to get shot because we have Sigma Shield, right? We're around the corner. So it's not terrible, but if we want to perfect our play just a little bit, we want to be a little bit close to this corner. Or maybe come play over here. And I don't mind this position because we're safe, but also look. Ta-da! Right? We have opportunities for offensive value. So we use defensive nade here, and it makes sense because we got ulted, right? We're down 3. Or sorry, down 2 because of Genji. But yeah, just something to think about, right? We need to be thinking about where can we apply pressure. How can we, you know, minimize our risk but maximize our pressure. And here you just want to stay alive. Yep, just stay alive. That's all you can do. Yeah, I don't mind the sleep there. It's good intention sleep. But remember, right? This is not supposed to be happening. We should not let our cast die here. Yeah. So as soon as we get dragoned, we take a little bit cover. Now our passive regen has activated. We should see the critical, and we look away from the critical. I know we're still low, and I think I made the call out to just stay alive, but I think we could have helped our Kree a little bit, or our cast a little bit more. But I do like to sleep on the Mercy, right? If you could sleep this, that's huge value. That's really good. Just a little bit of mechanics, but that'll come with time. That was good. That's a good nade. Right? That's good pressure. The only thing about this nade is it realistically that she's going to die. Right? Realistically, is she going to die from this nade? Probably not. Right? So we hit the nade, but no one's really there to follow up. So I prefer that we peek the corner and nade this. Right? Nade the Lucio, nade the Genji, right? Because they're the ones that are going to be really, really impacting our team. Really, really hurting our team, right? So yes, you hit a nade, but did it get value? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just go next. We kind of stuck, right? We're kind of stuck here. We could have rotated this way, maybe. Played here. This is a little bit of a better angle. And then rotated here if we need to. I don't love this angle. It's safe, but... Again, it's safe, but are you really able to put out lots of pressure? You know what I'm saying? So, just something to think about. I have a Widow.
I have you. Keep fighting.
Let the dragon consume you.
Okay, so the majority of our team is full, right? What should we be looking for now? I like your positioning now. I think this is much, much, much better than when we first reviewed your positioning, right? When we first reviewed your positioning, we were getting really risky stuff, okay? But, like, what are we... Let me look this over again. Hanzo dies. I'm assuming he deflected an arrow or something like that. So we heal our Genji, and then... Now what should we be looking for? Right? What should we be looking for here? So we miss our sleep. This is a nice nade. Right? This is a nice nade. Do we hit it? We don't even go for it. And then our ram is low in front of our face, right? So it's like this balance between, hey, my team's full, can I look for offensive value? And then, hey, my team is not full in HP. Should I be healing, right? What should I be doing? The constant question you're going to be asking is, should I be healing? Should I be damaging? Should I be healing? Should I be putting out pressure? Right? Then you're looking for nades. Hey, where can I nade? Where can I nade? How can I put pressure? How can I... Right? Imagine we nade this, right? Genji now has to use his deflect and back up. Maybe he doesn't have deflect, he dies, right? Lucio has to back up. Ramattra, well, maybe not, because he's probably not going to die. But you see what I'm saying? We back them up, they back up, we make space, then we kill him, right? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like we should be looking for a nade opportunity here. And definitely, why are we ignoring Sigma? And I maybe it's because I was shooting Mercy. I remember this. Let's see. And I think I made the call out that Mercy could die. Right? So I see Mercy. We take her out. Yeah, so I also could be healing Ramattra. And I start to, but he dies. Now, I mean, maybe he just takes too much damage. It is what it is, right? But yeah, earlier we definitely could be looking for a nade right now. So maybe the call out was made to kill Mercy, but I think the more important thing is just to use your eyes. What are you seeing, right? Ramattra was crit. We should be healing Ramattra. But your positioning looks good. I like your positioning. You're not frontlining, you're not feeding. So this is good. But this nade, right, that I talked about earlier could have prevented a lot. Right? Genji backs up. Maybe he doesn't use blade. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe he just dies and he can't use blade this fight. Okay, we're healing, good. Good. Ramacho's taking a lot of damage, right? So we should be healing him. Perfect. Now we should be looking for a nade. Okay, good. Right? Okay, let's talk about it. Was it a well-intentioned nade? Right, let's talk about it. Would Ramattra die here? Maybe. Right? Maybe he doesn't have Nemesis form. Maybe we hit Ramattra. Maybe we hit our Ramattra. Right? That's a well-intentioned nade. I think it could have had value if it hit, and that's okay. And sleep of a lifetime. There we go. Right? So that's a good sleep. We hit our sleep. We killed Genji for it. That's a great way to add pressure. Okay? Pressure. Our positioning is a little sloppy here. Not terrible, right? But we should be dying, honestly. Like anyone could be shooting us now, but it doesn't look like it because it's just the supports in the tank. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Yeah. So where could we have positioned a little bit better, right? We're kind of here, and Ramatcha's here, so maybe we play here, right? We can see more. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? So it got a little sloppy there, but I don't think it's something that we need to worry about too much because your positioning has looked much better. Like much better. Let's fast forward. Looks like our team is winning. Okay. Yeah, so like this is good. And so why is this good, right? So our positioning's okay. I want us a little bit tighter to the corner, just in case we start getting shot. But look at our team's health, right? We don't see anyone low. What's the best opportunity? So we damage, right? Good, nice, perfect. Right, now what should we be looking for? Anyone low? Not really. Need the Genji. Need the Genji. I know we're thinking about it. Okay, maybe not. That's okay. Now nade Ramatcha. Do you see what I'm saying? So that was good. That was really good. Alright. Let's go next.
I will.
Yep, we'll skip past all this. We don't need coaching on how to wait. Okay, in our positioning here, what do we think? Probably not the worst. We have a good corner at least. We can see our team.
Enemy in sight. I'll keep you up.
Okay.
Targeting hostile.
This nade doesn't hit anyone. It's good intentioned, but a little bit extra time. Maybe you were thinking about it. I'm not sure, but a little bit extra time. I think we could have hit this nade. Now, if Ramatcha doesn't die here, I'm gonna say it's your fault. Okay, he does die. So, luckily for us. But it's a good intentioned nade, which is the more important part. Okay. Mechanics are gonna happen. Like with time, right? We're gonna get better at mechanics over time. I'm gonna assume that this is a fat finger or something because man, we're really putting that cart to sleep. Okay. No, and so is this a fine position? Yeah, I think it is. We're not in immediate danger. We could be looking to pressure even now, right? It's okay to take this angle. Our team is playing aggressive. It's okay to take this. Take this angle. Pressure. And as soon as they start walking on us, then we can just rotate back, start healing our team again. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what we do. Yeah, so our soldier gets a little overextended. Yeah, but what could we do more here? I know we're just waiting, but what could we be doing now? Do we need to be healing our Ramatcha? Do we need to be healing our Symmetra? No, we don't. Right? Earlier, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually double check. Yeah, so I took this angle because I was thinking no one needs healing now. Let's try and get some pressure out. This is what I've been working on in my own gameplay. So, you in this scenario, right? We're not really doing anything. I know it's in between fights, but even then, right? We should be thinking our team is full health. How can we be putting out pressure? I know we're thinking about it. We're looking for it. We got to do a little bit better at doing it, right? Even me now, right? Like you can see my shots from top. I should be doing a lot more pressure. I backed up because I think Hanzo was pushing me out and I didn't want to get picked off. So I think the positioning is really good, but we could be doing more. What should we do now? What should we do now? Right? Or nade this. Nade this. Nade this. This is probably a better target. Right? Maybe we don't want to peek Hanzo, I get it. But let's go back. Let's watch it slow. Look what we're seeing. So we're healing, we're healing, we're healing. Now we should be thinking, as soon as this fight engages. What is that sound? Oh. There's a Amber Alert on our phones. If you guys heard that, I apologize. Okay, what could we be looking for?
Stand up straight.
Right? What could we be looking for? We see Ramacha. He's behind shield, so I don't mind this. Let's go a little bit faster. Right? So yeah, I don't think we see anything. But now, right? So okay, so here's the problem. Right? We're safely positioned, but we're not positioned in a place that we have enough information. So this is a safe position. This is a little bit more of a risky position, right? Hanzo could poke us out, right? Anyone could, right? It's risky. Is it that risky? Not really. It's pretty low risk, and we can see more. We have more opportunities, right? We need this. We need Kiriko in the back line. We need over here. Do you see what I'm saying? So I like your positioning, and I'm very, very proud that this has improved. Okay, this is really good. This is really, really good. This is very, very much like an improvement from what I saw last time. And I'm okay with the TP out. This is good. Now where should we position? Like, this is not the best position. It's safe, but we can't see anything. Right? What realistically can we see?
I've got you.
Like we should be thinking about, because not, I mean, yes, we're healing our team, but we should be thinking about how can we apply pressure? How can we apply pressure? Right? We could be nading this. We could very much so be nading this. Oops. Yeah, so like now we should be healing, correct? And we are. This is good. This is really good. As soon as we see that shield go down. Right, like good positioning, but what more can we be doing? Right, like, and then we used nade defensively, right? Like we had so many opportunities, so much time, right? We were not in any risk at all. We weren't really doing much. We were just kind of healing, which is good. It's good. Look, your fundamentals are looking good. Your positioning is looking good. You're keeping your team alive. You're not feeding. You're not getting picked off. But we need to do more, because you're now at a higher rank where you're going to need to do more than that. So you've got your fundamentals. Now what else can we do? How can we add pressure? How can we help the team, right? Yeah, so like, yeah, like, perfect. That is a great sleep, okay? You hit the sleep. It's a good time sleep. That adds pressure, okay? That's a good cooldown. I'm juking your heels a little bit. And we kill Ramacha because of your sleep. You see what I'm saying? And because he didn't have any support. But, like, that's what we want to be looking for. It doesn't mean just yeet them, right? We want to use them at the proper times, but we should be looking for this. And the problem with this positioning is not that we're not safe, and that's good. But we want to find positions where we're safe, and we can see things so that we can present opportunities, right? We could peek this. Is it risky? Yes. Yes. Well, maybe we play here. We take a couple pop shots, and as soon as they pop the corner, now we're on high ground, and we could just nade them, right? You see what I'm saying? Right, and then we use nade defensively again, which I understand why we used it there, but we don't want to use it defensively. We need to use it offensively. Like, you can see me limit testing up here, right? I was limit testing. My question was, can I take this angle and apply pressure without dying? I was testing it. I was seeing, hey, are any of the DPS going to poke me out? Is anyone going to really shoot me? Is anyone really going to pressure me? They shield me off, right? Which probably not the best window, but I'm limit testing, right? I'm at the point where I'm testing things out. I'm saying, hey, can I apply pressure? Yep, now we find some cover. Okay, it's okay. Like, we could have nanoed there, but it's okay. That's a good sleep. That's really good. Really, really good sleep. Perfect. And then you disengage. Yep. Duck your head hitbox. Good job. Good job.
I needed that. Constructing my teleport. My ultimate is ready. You're powered up. Get
Yeah,
in
so
there.
that's a good nano. We keep someone alive, right? Now we want to find a little bit more cover. Like, you're safe, because they're not around the corner yet, right? But what else could we be doing? Does our team really, really need healing right now? Now they do, right? Now they do. Now they do. Now they do. Now they do. And again, we use defensive nade. Does it even hit anyone? Nope. Right? And I mean, that's okay. It's just mechanics, but we need to be thinking about how can we use these cooldowns to apply pressure.
Enemy in sight.
Right? Like, imagine we had nade on that Hanzo. Now he dies, which is good.
Don't fret. I see you.
Like, this is fine. I'm glad that you're staying safe. I'm glad that you're keeping your team up. But the fight's going on, and we're not really doing anything, right? Sigma doesn't need healing. Like, why are we not pushing up, taking this angle? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm really proud of you because your positioning is better. But we need to be doing more, right? We need to be doing more. We're staying alive, and we're healing our team. Great. Great, great, great. That is the one thing you need to do in the lower ranks, right? Gold and below. Maybe even plat. But now, once you get past that, we need to start thinking about what we can do more. And we're really far back. We're safe. But we need to be helping our team. We could be here. We could nade this Moira. We could play here. We can nade this Bastion, right? Do you see what I'm saying? I know I've repeated myself, but this is probably what we need to focus on in your next VOD reviews. But if we're going to talk about improvement, you've improved a ton. This is really good. This is great. You're not feeding. You're not, you see what I'm saying? Like, your positioning is good. You're not feeding. You're not dying. You're not wasting your cooldowns like crazy. But now we need to think about how can we apply more pressure. Yeah, so, okay. And so we win. Great. Good job. I'm really proud. Really proud. But how can we get pressure? What are angles that we can take that are still safe, but we can get more pressure out, right? Like, we're taking really safe positioning, and I'm okay with that. I also am really safe support player. That is what got me to climb. But now, even in my playstyle, right? Even in my ranks, right? I'm looking for times to pressure. I'm looking for opportunities, and we're not using those opportunities. So, the thing that I want you to work on is try and find angles that you can apply pressure, but safely. And so if your team is at full health, maybe you take an angle and you say, where can I apply pressure? Now, the perfect example was we were on attack. Right, it was right here. So let's look at it.
60 seconds remaining.
Right, here we are. Look at our team's health. We hit a good. I know we hit a nade on Sigma, which is good. Let's look at it from your perspective. It goes before this. Yeah, it was right here. This is a perfect example of what I want you to work on.
Taking care of you.
So we're healing, which is good. We're on cart. Do we need to be on cart? Nope. 2 people are on cart. Yeah, we could say 3 for the speed, but we don't need it. Let's help our team. So we're healing Sigma, which is good. Heal. Good. They're low. Now they're full HP. Sorry, I'm yawning. They're full HP, and I like this positioning. Maybe it wasn't this. Maybe it wasn't this team fight. I think it was like the very first team fight we take around the corner.
Taking care of you.
Or was this just where we were? Oh yeah. Hold on. I know it's here somewhere. I talked about it earlier in the VOD. Okay, so, right, we're here. What could we be doing? Does our team need healing? Probably not. We take a small off angle, we go for a nade. Right? Now, this doesn't mean, so what I want, okay, let's just finalize this thought. This is what I want you to work on. I want you to take angles that you can apply more pressure with your cooldowns. But I want you to make sure that you're safe when you're doing so. And I want you to make sure that your team is also safe when you're doing so. So if you're playing with a Baptiste or some other high healing output, it's probably safer to do these things. So you could take this angle and get an 8 off, and then go back to your team and get some heals on, right? But would you go over here and take this angle? Probably not. Because this would just be feeding, right? Then you're just going to die. You're either going to die or you're not going to be able to walk back in time and your team's going to die because you're not there. So you got to be asking yourself, can I take this off angle? Or like you rotate over here, and this is good. This is good because you can see more. Maybe you come high ground if you have the time and hit an 8 here, right? This is really risky. This is a high risk, high reward, but do you get value out of it, right? So your positioning has looked really, really good, but I want you to get a little more aggressive now. And I know for a fact that you like to do this because you're a good buddy of mine, and the way that you used to play is a lot of flanking. You're a flank Anna. Now I want you to take that same mindset, but just a little bit safer. This is a good angle, right? This is a good angle, right? Because we can see more. We can apply more pressure with our nade. This is just a heal bot angle. Heal bot angles, right? It's an angle that we're safe. We can see our team, which is good, but we can't apply pressure. So yeah. Alright guys, if you enjoyed watching the video, please leave a like, maybe a subscribe, and if you have any tips for the Anna that we reviewed, leave a comment. Let us know, honestly. Let us know. Talk about it. Let's debate about it. If you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching guys. Yeah, peace out.